Hello, stampers. I'm seeing shadows, I think. Oh, yep, I'm going to have to fix my lighting. Give me one moment. Didn't see those shadows before. Let's see. Any better? Oops. Nope, now we're getting glares. Hopefully that's okay, guys. Let me know if that shadow's annoying you or if it's okay, if the lighting's okay. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Can you guys believe it is August the 4th? Oh my goodness. Summer's half over. Ooh, that's no good. So I'm just pulling up my iPad here to see if it's working. I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. Just give me 1 second here while I get my iPad going. It's actually working this time. All right. I think we're set up. I think we're ready to go. If you're watching me, leave a comment so I know you're here. Just put my iPad over there. Oh, now I've lost the comments. Where'd they go? All right. So tonight we are going to make this super cute card. Like, how adorable are these sheep? So it's a fanciful card. When you pop it up, look at the inside, and it is so easy to make. But before we, hey Debbie, how are you? Before we get started on this, guess what also started this week? The new catalog. So I am now allowed to share it with you. How exciting is that? So, and of course, I don't have my SaleABration ones here. Oh no. Okay, just give me one moment. I'll be right back. I just have to grab it off my shelf. Here we go. I forgot to grab it off my desk. All right. Hey, Christina. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. So the new catalog, have you guys seen it? Do you have a copy? If you don't have a copy, let me know. Hey, Sandy. How's it going? So I'm going to do a really quick walkthrough of the catalog to show you some key features. I have not, this is really bad, but because of my holidays, I have not purchased a lot of this stuff, so I don't have a lot of products to show you, but I will be getting some in tomorrow. I was hoping that my order arrived, but it hasn't. So we are just going to do a quick walkthrough. I'll point out some key things, and then we will get stamping. So the first thing that I wanted to point out in this catalog is not how gorgeous it is, but it's also SaleABration time. So for August and until September, you can earn free product through SaleABration, and the card that I'm going to be making tonight is using some of that free stuff. You love the mini, Christina? What's your favorite in it? I do. I love it too. It's growing on me. It always does. It always does. Okay, so the first thing that I want to point out, you can see all my little sticky notes, is if you go to the back, this is a really good index here of all the bundles as well as punches and everything. So I go to the back constantly, especially if I'm looking for a specific sentiment or shape or whatever. This is a really good reference. So I can look closely. You can see what the bundled savings are. So these are all bundles. So you get a 10% discount. So they're essentially on sale for the entire catalog. And they have the punch bundles as well as the dies. So if you don't have a stamping cut and emboss machine or a different die cutting machine, then we still have bundles with punches. So it's awesome. You don't need a lot of equipment. And this guy, oh my goodness, I have a class coming up. Stay tuned with the little penguin, and oh, he's adorable. Okay, so these are the bundles. This mini catalog has a ton of fall stuff. Really gorgeous, really cute, lots to choose from. So now is a perfect time to get started on your autumn cards. At the back, they also show all the stamp sets, and it tells you what page to go to, as well as the dies and the punches that are offered. And it has a really good, oh my goodness, look at this paper. It has a really good index of all the embossing folders, the new ribbons, the papers. This Friday or Saturday, I forget what day it is, Friday or Saturday, the 7th, is the last day to register for my paper share. So how a paper share works is, and if you love, you know, this paper and you love this paper and you love this paper and you love this paper, but you can't budget and buy them all, the paper share is perfect for you because you can select whichever paper you want. You can get one 6x6 or two 6x6s of each one and just pay a couple of dollars and you get to get a whole variety. I also have the specialty paper in my paper share. So I will put the link for the paper share. Don't miss it. It's awesome. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to show you is the index. The suites in this, if you don't know where to go, the suites in here are awesome. Everything coordinates. The papers go with the dies, that go with the stamp sets, that go with the ribbon and the embellishment. So suites are an awesome way to go. You could buy one suite and do all of your Christmas cards or all of your holiday cards with it. So this is the Painted Christmas suite. This is Christina's favorite. It's one of my favorite too. I don't have it yet though, but it's on my list. So hopefully I get it soon. If you guys are a non-traditional Christmas color, this one is for you. So they've done it all non-traditional Christmas colors, and it's a specialty paper, so there's some iridescence on it. I do have these snowflakes here, and these are gorgeous, and these are iridescent. So this is the same kind of stuff that's in the paper. Do you see it? It's just beautiful. Okay, so it's a special, so that is a specialty paper, so it is a little bit more expensive than our normal paper. I've heard it is to die for. I haven't seen it in person yet. I can't wait. I can't wait. I am going to be coloring this little guy like my little Milo. So this is perfect for anyone that loves pets, and it's just adorable. Can't wait. I love it. Oh, there's so many. And this, I think this might be my favorite. I don't know. I have to get it and play with it, but this just reminds me of our cabin, and I just love it. And this, the iridescent, we have the black one still. That is just gorgeous. All right, we're almost done. Really quick run through. It's not a walkthrough of the catalog. It is a run through because I know everyone's busy and they don't, you know, without seeing the product, I don't know. Anyway, cute Halloween. My kids are too old now for Halloween. I know some people just die for Halloween. They just love it. They start Halloween decorating like now. Yeah, so this, I don't know. It's so cute, and oh, I need this ribbon. I just absolutely need it. You're loving the non-traditional Christmas colors, Sandy? I'm a traditional girl. I don't know. Although I do like the blues and the silvers for Christmas, but I do like the red and green, so I'm kind of boring that way, I think. One of the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fall, autumn suites, and it coordinates beautifully with the Meadows one in the annual catalog. So if you have the Meadows one, you might want to think about getting this, and it just increases the projects that you can do. And look at this cork paper. Isn't this amazing? It just looks, oh, I can't wait to do some pumpkins with the cork. Oh, can't wait. So exciting. The last thing that I wanted to point out in here is our new kit program. So these aren't, well, I didn't check today, but these aren't available yet. But we have a new program, so you can get your month-to-month subscription of Paper Pumpkin, which is amazing. It comes once a month. It's a surprise. Everything in the box is there that you need. But it is a surprise, and some people don't like that. So what we are offering now is a whole bunch of different kits, and those kits are available while supplies last. And there's going to be some super cute Christmas ones coming out. These are available only online. You do need to go to stampingup.ca.kit. Okay, so that's the run through of the mini. It is so gorgeous. If you don't have a copy of yours, and you don't have a demonstrator, and you live in Canada, I have to get a drink, sorry I'm talking too much. Shoot me a message and I'll pop one in the mail. If you're local, I'll drop it off. Okay, so if you need one, let me know. I know I like looking at paper. SaleABration, let me tell you, this SaleABration is gorgeous. They have things that, they have paper that coordinates with bundles that are in here. They have really cool looking paper. I don't know, it looks like it might be a little hard to punch, but we'll see, or die cut. Okay, the penguins and this paper. This is free. This coordinates with the penguin builder from the mini catalog. I have a class coming up using this. I love it, love it, love it. I've made tags with it and Christmas cards and 3D projects. Oh, it's so much fun and it's so cute. It's adorable. All right, some extra paper, stamp sets, everything that is in here. We even have dies in here. So here's some more holiday paper. So all of this stuff you earn. If you see a green circle here, if you spend $60 before tax and shipping from anything from Stamping Up, you get to pick any of these items that are free with the $60 purchase. We also have other items. Look at the sheep. These are the ones we're using tonight. So you can get the sheep for $60 and you can get the dies that coordinate with the sheep for $60. Love it. Love it. So some more stamp sets. We also have $120 purchases. So this one coordinates with the annual, not the annual catalog, the mini catalog. Or is it the annual? No, it's the annual. It coordinates with the annual catalog. And then we also have this delicate, I can't say that word. My brain is not working today. Beautiful, beautiful two-step as well as distinctive stamp set. So this is gorgeous. All right, so that is pretty much the last thing I wanted to say is if you get your wish list and you're getting close to $135, hey Betty, how's it going? This is the time that you want to join the Stamping Up community because it is a great deal. So if you're getting close to 130 on your wish list, then now is the time. So you get, this is the hosting, this isn't the joining, but you get, if you join, you get to choose, you pay $135, and depending on what province you're in, you may not have shipping or tax. Okay, so Ontario, we have no shipping or tax. Some of the provinces you do have to pay tax, others you don't. Okay, so it is province dependent, but so you pay $135, maybe no shipping, maybe no tax. You get to choose $165 of anything in the catalogs that you want or on the retiring list. Okay, so $165, you pay $135, and you get to choose a free bundle. So some of these bundles are over $70, so you can choose $70 worth of stuff for free. Now, I know it's scary to be, oh, I'm a demonstrator, but you don't need to demonstrate. You don't need to sell. All you need to do is join and get a discount if you do another order. If you don't do another order, you get a great deal. $135, you get to choose $165 plus a free bundle. And that's only while SaleABration is on, so it expires at the end of September. So if you want to know more about that, let me know, okay? And I can give you some more details. So tonight, we're going to make this super cute card. This is using the CountingSheep from SaleABration, so this is free with a $60 order. And it's using the sheep dies, which are also in the SaleABration brochure. And these are free with a $60 order. So really, you buy 2 bundles, you get this for free because that's basically $120 and you get both of those for free. And let me tell you, it is cute. It is, oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so this is kind of, I forget the name of it. If anyone watching remembers the name, let me know. So this is a really simple, fanciful card. So when you open it up, pops up. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna make this. I've done a lot of the stamping beforehand, just so that you guys didn't have to sit and watch me, because there is a little bit of scoring that we have to do. I will put all the measurements and stuff, probably not right away after the video, because I do need to go and walk my dog, because I haven't taken them out yet, but it will be likely tonight. Okay, so we're going to make this, instead of in Evening Evergreen, we're going to make it in Gorgeous Grape. So this is just a regular piece of cardstock cut in half. Okay, so this measures 8.5 by 5.5, and we are going to score this at 4 1/4. Okay, so that's scored. We're just going to fold that over and burnish. If I was smart, I would have my bone folder out, but I don't. Okay, so this piece, let's see if I can remember the size of it. This piece is, I have a cheat sheet. This is 7.5 by 5, okay? And this is your inside piece. So we are gonna score this in half at 3 3/4. So bring it over to 3 3/4, and we're gonna score it. Okay, so that's all we're going to do right now on here. I'm going to put this away for now. We're going to do a little bit of stamping on the inside. I'm doing this so that I remember and I don't put it all together without stamping, which is something I would do. So how are you guys? Are you enjoying this gorgeous weather? Okay, so I'm going to just use the sentiments that are from the inside. So I'm going to do a sentiment here and a sentiment here, and I'm using Gorgeous Grape. So I'm just going to stamp "You're amazing." So I like to line this up so I can be kind of straight, especially on the camera, because I'm not over top of the project, so I could be a little bit crooked. So I try and at least get my paper straight. So it says, "You're amazing. So glad it's your birthday." Does anyone have birthdays this month? Okay. The flower stamp is gorgeous. I agree, Debbie. It is beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry. We're gonna take trusty old ruler and a trusty old pencil. And what we're going to do is we're going to measure from the top down the score line for 2.5 inches. So I hope I don't have my head in the way here. And I'm just going to put a little tiny spot right there. Okay. And then, oh, my mouth is so dry. I think I've been talking all day on conference calls. So I think I'm a little dehydrated. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to measure 2.5 this way and 2.5 this way from the score line. So I just lined actually the score line up at 2.5, and I'll put a little line here at 0, and I'll put a little line here at 5. Okay, so you guys can see I've got a pencil mark, and a pencil mark. So this is the hardest part of this card. Let me move my ruler out of the way. I don't think we need it anymore. It is, oh my goodness, it is a wonderful joining special. Okay, so I am getting another drink of water. My goodness. Now, you want to make sure that you have your cutting blade away, because you do not want to cut this. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line up. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm going to line up the pencil mark in this tray. Okay, so both pencil marks are lined up within the scoring tray. Okay, so I've got a pencil mark here, and I got a pencil mark right there, and I'm just going to score all the way to the score line. Okay, can you guys see that? So I just joined the pencil marks. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to line up the pencil mark, line up the pencil mark right in the center of the track, and then just score to the score line. Okay, so it looks funny, eh? All right, so what we're going to do now, this is the hardest part of this card. what we're going to do now is we're just going to burnish it. Of course, I didn't do it straight. That's going to mess it up. Okay, we're going to burnish right along the middle. Okay, and then what we have to do is we've got to fold these guys in the other way. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this one and just fold it down like this. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to fold it down like that. So do you see what I did? So I just forced this one to kind of come down, and I pushed it down and I burnished it, and then I pushed this down and then folded it flat. Okay, and then you do want to line up your corners, and then you're going to burnish. So I'm just going to line them all up, and we are going to burnish. It's easy peasy. That's the inside of our card. Okay, so let's put this off to the side for now, and let's get the rest of the card going. We are almost done. Can you imagine? I don't know what I have that for. Okay, so this is just 5 1/4. What is this? This is a 4 by 5 1/4. I ran this through the checks and dots embossing folders. Now, because I wanted the full piece embossed, I did need to run it through twice, but here's an easy way to do it. Okay, you just run it through like this the first time, and then all you do is you will have a piece here that's not embossed. All you do is line up the squares, okay, so that you're overlapping, and then you just emboss, and it'll emboss the rest of the page. So it's really super easy to line up these squares in your embossing folder and then just run it through a second time. Now, it does get wide, so you might have to run it through the second time sideways, which is, we always like to put this part first through your Stampin' and Cut and Emboss machine, but occasionally you can do it this way. Okay, so to get it through twice, you just run it through. You line it up as close to the edges as you can, run it through, take it out, line up your squares, and run it through again sideways, and then you're done. Easy. All right, and then we have another piece of Whisper White, which I just cut at, this is 3 1/8 by 2 1/2, and I ran through that through the second embossing folder that comes with it, and that's the dots. So we have the checks and the dots to go on here. Just a layer for the card. So that goes there. We can glue all that together. And then we have a couple little pieces that I have already pre-cut. I cut them out and I stamped them because you guys have seen me stamp. So you do use Memento ink because I am going to use the blends. And I'm just using the light smoky slate. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to color. So I'm not blending, I'm just coloring, but I am using the blends because, I don't know, I like them. They're easy to cut. And then this is how fast this card comes together, right? Because you stamp it in black and it takes like 30 seconds to color. And then I just go along the shadow lines with the gray. And voila, he's done. How cool is that? Okay, so the last thing that we have to do before we can glue, so I cut out a couple of sheep and a couple of hats, and I punched out some balloons. I don't know if we're going to use them, but I punched out some balloons just in case we want to use them. The last thing that we have to do is, I'm just looking for my pack of the paper, is we're going to take our foam adhesive sheets. So these are just, they come in a pack, I think you get 5 or 6. They come in a pack, they're just adhesive sheets. So these are like big dimensionals. So we can die cut these, and your whole die cut can become a dimensional, okay? So I wanted to do the sentiment popped up on the foam sheets. So all I did was cut out a piece of Gorgeous Grape that is big enough to fit the Happy Birthday die. And this one comes from the birthday chicks, okay? And I cut the same size of adhesive sheets, and all I do is peel off the back end, throw it in the rubbish so it's not all over, line up on the adhesive sheet, okay? And now I have a puffed up sticker. So we are going to, oh, my stuff is falling apart. We are going to bring in our mini emboss, and we are going to cut out this. Now it is thick, so I am going to run it through twice just so I get good pressure and I don't get frustrated with pulling out the adhesives at the back. So I'm just going to run it through again. I might do it 3 times for good luck. All right. Is this not the cutest little machine? Oh my goodness. It's adorable. It is adorable. All right. Get these out of the way. And that, you can see it's cut out on the back here. That's as easy as it is. Now we have a sentiment. All right. So let's put this baby together. It might help if I had glue, eh? And adhesives. Okay, so we're just going to glue this down. So I'm just using the multi-purpose glue. And that's because I need to be able to center it, because I can get nothing straight. You can do your polka dots whichever way you want. I have them inside now. The other thing that we're going to do is we are going to put our ribbon on. So I'm just using the Gorgeous Grape ribbon from the annual catalog. And let me find my take a pic tool. All right. I haven't been outside since lunch. I hope it's still really nice. So I just want it up a little bit off the bottom. So I'm just going to stick a glue dot here on the back. I'm going to stick another glue dot at the same height on the back. Okay, so I have 2 glue dots. This is the way I conserve ribbon, because, you know, otherwise I have to buy way too much ribbon. So I'm just going to wrap it around. I just stick it in the glue dots there, and then I just give it a trim. Okay, so we have our ribbon in place. Now we can glue this. You don't want to glue this down at the front until you get your ribbon in. Otherwise, you'll have fun tucking it in underneath. I've done it. That's how I know. All right. So what is your favorite thing out of the new catalog? Is it Christmas or is it autumn? And what is it? I have to tell you, the papers are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, now we're going to just glue this down on the top there. This is a super, super easy card. Hey, do you guys remember the card that I did last week? That tower card? The whimsical tree bundle. I don't have that, Sandy. You love it? I'm debating. I'm really not a traditional. I'm more of a traditional color. I don't know. I'm debating. It's on my maybe list. So that tower card, I'm doing one for my Christmas in August class, and let me tell you, the amount of cutting I had to do for it, oh, it took me hours and hours just to cut one card. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. So remind me next time, not to do a tower card for a class. All right, so do we want a balloon or do we not want a balloon? I think we want a balloon, but maybe we want to move happy birthday over here. We are going to put a bow or tie a knot somewhere. What do you guys think? Balloon or no balloon? Kind of needs to go with this one that's holding it, right? Let's see. 2 balloons in the happy birthday. Let's try it. I don't know. Let me tell. Sandy, have you played with the bundle yet? You got to convince me here to buy it. I do love it though. I'm trying to decide. So all I'm doing is I'm taking my Take a Pic tool and I'm just poking out all the little pieces here so that they don't stick on. Sometimes it's lucky and they come out, and sometimes we're not so lucky and you have to sit here and watch me poke. But that's okay. We got a perfect tool for poking. Problem is it's all sticky, so it's sticking to my fingers. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, I missed your video last night. I was on the Team Canada call last night for the committee that I'm on. So I missed your live, so I'll go back and see it. I can't wait. All right. Purple is fun. It is fun, Debbie, isn't it? I like the green, though. The green, and this is good for masculine or feminine. Okay, let's stick happy birthday here. What do you think? Does that work? Maybe down a little bit? Let's put it right here. We'll overlap it. Okay, and then we'll put these sheeps here. Just like that. Okay, then let's get a bow on here before I glue them down so I can get them positioned. Do we want a bow or do we want to just tie a knot? I don't know. Let's just see if I can get a bow. Let's see if my fingers are going to cooperate tonight or not. And it looks like they're not. So maybe we'll just tie. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Okay, that'll work. So I just keep pulling the ends until I get it the size that I want. That's okay. Let's give it a little trim. Give it a little trim. And then I'm just going to stick this on with a glue dot. And so these sheep dies are really, really cute, but really, if you don't mind fussy cutting, you can get away with just cutting them out with your hands because they're really simple images to cut out. Okay, we're going to glue him down. I'm going to keep it flat just because it's quite poppy, and with the inside it's going to be puffy. So this way Canada Post can't charge us too much money, or whatever postal service you use. Okay, I'm going to tuck his feet underneath the ribbon. Okay. What do you guys think? Are these sheep adorable or what? They're kind of like the pandas from last year, right? Okay, we'll put him there. And do we want 2 or 3 balloons? Probably 3. Let's take a look. We're almost done, guys. We just have to assemble the inside, and there's a little trick to the inside, so you do want to stay and watch. And don't get glue on your fingers because then it pulls your balloon off. There we go. I will come back and clean up some of that glue that's sticking out. What do you think? Which one do you like better? I don't know. I kind of like the purple. It's fun. Okay, so we've stamped this. We've let it dry. Now what we want to do is we want to move everything out of the way so we have some room. We want to bring our card front in. We're going to be putting adhesive just on this side, and we're going to line it up so that it is centered from the top, okay, and close to the score line here. So you don't want to center it here, okay, you want it as close to the score line, but centered at the top and centered at the bottom. And I'm going to use a little bit of a stronger adhesive than a liquid glue. It does not give me wiggle room. I'll just use the Stamp and Seal if it'll work for me. It does not give you wiggle room. Yeah, it's not going to work. There we go. I get goobies stuck on it. Does anyone else get goobies stuck on it? Okay, so I'm just putting adhesive around the edge. So again, I'm not going to place it right down, but I am going to center it at the bottom, center it along the top so I have an equal border, and then plop it down just to the side of the score line, okay? And then just stick it down, okay? And then we're going to put adhesive on this side. Okay, and then all we're going to do is close it. And there you go. And then we just glue these guys. Now, when you're hearing this one, you want him to look like he's kind of jumping off the page. You don't want him jumping this way. Well, I guess it could work that way. You just want to be careful that whatever way you put him or her, that when it folds, it's not sticking out the side or the top. You like the purple, Claire? Good. I do too. It's fun. Purple's cheery. You do want to make sure that you only put adhesive on half of them because the other half is hanging off. Okay, so I'm just going to put some liquid glue on the back end. You could put it, I guess, on the front end. I'm putting them on the back end, and I'm going to have them jump up this way. Okay. And then when he opens, it folds in. Cute, eh? Isn't he adorable? Oh, I love, love, love these sheep. And if you do, I have a SaleABration special that if you order $60 from me during SaleABration, I will send you a free tutorial in the mail. And this card is one of those tutorials. So you get a free gift. Put another balloon there. And I did do a little party hat. Do we want a party hat? Or do we want a party? Let's put a party hat here. He deserves a party hat. He looks kind of boring. So this one I just colored with Fresh Freesia and Highland Heather blends there because I just wanted to keep kind of the purple and the pink going. There you go. So super simple, easy card. You can do it in all different colors and it's really neat. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions about SaleABration, if you have any questions about the new catalog, if you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing week. And we'll see some of you tomorrow at our team gathering. So we're going to do some stamping tomorrow and some techniques. So that's going to be exciting. So I hope I see some of you tomorrow, and the rest of you have an awesome week, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.